wanna say. I've been a faithful lover. Say what you wanna say. I know we're good for each other.
Everybody, welcome back to another video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Okay, I know I've been missing. I know I've been gone for a while, but you know, your girl had to, get her life together a little bit. She had to do a lot of things actually, so I'm kind of nervous. No, for real though, I'm really nervous. I have a lot of explaining to do, so I hope you guys are ready to hear me out, to hear everything that has been going on this past year that I haven't been posting or anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna explain myself a little bit because I need to, because why not? Is that a good intro? So I don't even know what to say in front of this camera, to be honest with you, because I'm like so scared right now. But really, shoot, I've been gone for a while now. I've been gone for a couple months, so a good year, probably almost a year. I posted like one video in the beginning of the year, but I definitely have, I took a step back off of YouTube for numerous reasons, but the main reason was because I was like really getting anxiety when it came to YouTube, just checking my YouTube, my comments, all that other stuff. It started making me develop anxiety. It was just a lot of pressure. It was a lot of people and their opinions. It was just a lot going on, and obviously all the crazy madness that you guys see me go through that I can now laugh about because I have taken the time to honestly process everything that I was going through. So yeah, that's why I did kind of want to come back too, just to let you guys and give you guys a little update of what has been going on with me. And yeah, I'm finally able to kind of hold a conversation and actually have a conversation and talk about it. You know, you guys witnessed me go through a heck of a lot. You witnessed me at my lowest of lows. So, it's only fair that I, pick up the camera again and start vlogging now that I'm back on my high. And I feel like I'm, in a stable mindset, really. It's not even anything else but just being in a stable mindset. But yeah, I did want to have a little chat with you guys just to update you guys on what's been going on with me. I kind of want to take a little bit of that time to reflect back on this previous year, on what you guys missed, some of the highlights and all that other extra stuff. And I just kind of wanted to address a lot of the old stuff and the previous stuff. And I'm not saying that we're bringing that into the new year because it's been a good 2 years. But I did have a lot of things I did want to address because there's still a lot that is on the internet and still kind of circling on over the internet and all that other stuff. So, yeah, I feel like you guys deserve to know my mind. How I've been doing, what I've been doing, and everything in between. This might be a little long video because I am going to try to put some clips in there of, just what I've been doing the past year, even though I haven't been doing much because, like, 2023 was a year of just me being in grind mode. Like, I wasn't doing anything else but, like, literally grinding. Like, I was grinding. Like, I was not on YouTube, but just behind the scenes and other things and, other avenues and stuff like that. So, and really just my mind and my body, my spirit, everything. I was just kind of getting myself together because I feel like it wasn't fair to be, not showing you guys the struggle because it is, it's I did help a lot of people along the way, but I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be the victim. So that's one of the other main reasons why, I had to take a step back because I was tired of being looked at as a victim and stuff like that. I was tired of people feeling bad for me and all that other stuff. So I had to get myself together because something that I ain't that hurt. And if I sound a little like I'm in the bathroom, it's because I am in the bathroom. So, just try to ignore it. But anyways, what are we starting? This previous year has been really so eye-opening for me. I feel like I gained a new perspective. I gained a new mind. I definitely feel like I matured a lot. I did used to, over the past year, I feel like I looked at the videos from beforehand and just realized how just out of body I was during that time when everything was going on. Like, I was just so out of body. My reactions to everything. Like, I wasn't really, handling things the way I should have handled things. I really was honestly lost. You don't really have a handbook on how you should deal with stuff. And I know there's a lot of helpful people who helped me. A lot of you guys' comments helped me. And I know a lot of other people don't have that big support system how I did. So I just want to say, first of all, I thank you to everybody who supported me during that time. I thank you to everybody who gave me advice during that time. I'm so thankful for even the people who gave me like a lot of tough love and harsh advice at that time. Even though I was going off on people and all that other stuff, like I really didn't need to hear a lot of that stuff. I needed to hear. I really just needed a lot of that tough love. So I do appreciate everybody who, was giving me that tough love, telling me stuff that I really needed to hear. Again, I was so out of body. I really feel like in the midst of the moment, you really don't know all that is kind of going on. You kind of just trying to stay afloat and trying to just get through it. You're not really thinking logically. You're not really thinking too much. I thought I was. I thought I had it all figured out. But me being me now, I realized that I was not processing things and I was not handling things the way I was supposed to. And if anybody who is going through that situation and, if that's like a similar situation like that, please, make sure you're processing what it is that you're going through, and make sure you, keep your emotions in check and don't allow your emotions or, just your heart to get you into sticky situations and make the wrong decisions. You really got to put you first all around. Like, it shouldn't be no hesitation. I was not putting myself first during that time. I was thinking about everything, my kids, everything besides me. Listen to the people around you, because sometimes you can't see yourself. I didn't see myself a lot. I didn't see really from the outside looking in. When you're in it, it's like, it's hard for you to really think logically. It's hard for you to think clearly. And, you're just trying to stay afloat, and you're trying your best to just kind of get through it and just trying to find a bit of peace and trying to, just doing your best to get through it. So I definitely suggest you listen to people around you who genuinely do love you, who care about you. Even people who don't, because the people who don't, they was telling the truth too. So during that time, I just felt like I was just so scared. I was feeling every emotion possible. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on. I was confused. I didn't know who I was dealing with. Like, I didn't know if it was this person this day, that person that day. That led me really confused. I didn't know too much about trauma and trauma responses and, manipulation or, just a lot of deep things or psychological things that really come into play with everything that I could now identify and, am more familiar with now, to probably set those boundaries and stuff like that. So, and I was just thinking about everybody by myself. I'm thinking about my kids. Thinking about, I didn't want to be a sellout. I didn't want nobody feeling like I was trading on them. I didn't want nobody to feel like I was selling them out or, things of that nature, even though they were hurting me at the same time. So now I'm like, okay, anything I do, I put myself first. If I can go back in time and tell myself like, hey, listen to these people, put yourself first. Who gives a hell what anybody else feel like? Because nobody is checking for you and what you feel like. Nobody is considering you and what you feel like and what you may think. I have a habit of wanting to treat people or treating people the way I want people to treat me, and that's just not reality. Like, a lot of people will not treat you or have that same respect and consideration for you as you do them. So putting yourself first is definitely a must. And if I could go back in time, I would definitely tell myself different. I would definitely do things so differently. Put my big girl panties on and just shuck it up and, do things the way I was supposed to and really see who I was dealing with and how I was being dealt with. Like I said, my trauma response was kind of just smile, people please, and I tried my best to get through it. But now, with, you know, just educating myself, really healing myself, really noticing how I handle certain things that are traumatic, it just helped evolve me into a woman that I really appreciate these days. And I feel way more confident in, you know, selecting partners or selecting the next person that I choose to be with. I will say, I appreciate everything that I went through. Like, I appreciate every single thing that I went through. It was a big learning lesson for me. Everything that you go through in life is a learning lesson. No matter if it's, you know, the storm is super crazy, you falling out into the water, whatever the case may be, everything in your life is really a learning lesson, and I really grasp that now. I'm really, like, I can really understand that now. Like, just because certain things is a hiccup doesn't mean that you're not on the correct path. Like, just because I went through all that doesn't mean that I wasn't on the correct path. I can't imagine not going through that. Like, I can't imagine not being educated now. I can't about certain things. I can't imagine still viewing the world like I viewed the world back at that time too. Oh, and I was 2 years old. So I'm super appreciative of every single thing I went through. Like, everything. Even though during the time I didn't really know, or during the time, you know, I obviously was like, what, why is this happening to me? But I definitely appreciate just everything that I went through, and I got through it, and I created and made something so beautiful for myself, and I could just look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh, I'm really happy with the person that I am, the woman I am. And I hope if you are, you know, going through those storms, those trials and tribulations, or, you know, you're experiencing whatever, look at it as you got to shift your perspective in order to really get through it and go through it. Everything for me happens for a reason. Even if it's harsh, even if it's, you know, whatever, it helped build me, it helped build my character, helped build who I am today. I love me now. Like, I thought I loved myself back in the day, but I'm like, no, I did not. This me though, your girl love her some me, okay? Your girl love me some me now, but yeah, and I'm so, like, it's so much stuff that I would have did different. Like, I should have beat a couple people up. Like, I'm mad. I'm kind of mad. Like, I want to go back in time. Like, if I could change anything, I go back in time and whoop some people's ass, ram some people over with my car. Like, I feel like I was giving a lot of people grace, and I was just kind of letting people, like, just do grimy, shady stuff towards me. Like, and they didn't really feel me. They felt me eventually, but they didn't feel me in that time. And that's one thing that I do regret. Like, and it might sound like, oh no, you be peace, love, and light. No, like, I realize who I am now. I am peace, love, and light, or I feel like I came here to master peace, love, and light, but I come from a war planet, I feel. And I feel like I let those, when I tell you, I let a lot of stuff slide. I let a lot of things slide. That I just like, oh, sometimes I cringe about that because I'm like, oh, I should have beat that again. I should have beat that again. I should have So that's like, yeah, that's one thing I do. I do. And when you're in such a vulnerable moment, in a vulnerable time period like that, you just really see how people take advantage of you. And you can't, like I said, I wasn't really processing a lot of stuff until now that my mind is like clear and out the fog, and, you know, I'm more mature and all that other stuff. And, you know, I just know. But it's like, oh, you would never get the chance. Period. And if I see any one of y'all, it's bad. Like, I didn't really realize how messed up everybody was. To my friends, to the people who I invited in my house, just everybody played some part in that, and it was just crazy how I was so just forgiving of everybody, and I just was like, even though people got cussed out a little bit, but it's like, I didn't do how I should have did you, and you can't let people play with you like that, and that's one thing that I would never let happen. Somebody play with me like that again, I promise y'all gonna see a whole different side of me. But yeah, I would never let anybody play with me in my face like that. Even down to, you know, people blocking me from getting my stuff and all that other stuff. I should have raised the fuck hell. And I feel like I felt so alone and by myself, and usually I got my family and stuff with me. You know, I just felt by myself and alone, kind of. So it was like, I was just trying to make sure my kids was good, and, you know, just make sure I was being an example to them. But that's still not no good example. Like, if I could do something over, I should have turned up more. I should have turned up more by myself, even if I was by myself. Like, I should have turned up, okay? I feel like I was protecting a lot of people. I feel like I was protecting a particular person. I felt like I was trying to be just graceful. I wasn't trying to be like bitter or anything like that. Like, but I let a lot of shit slide. But I do want to say that I'm super appreciative of my family. My family, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm learning about myself, learning about like just the psychological effect of just everybody, not even just myself, just like, you know, all that other stuff. I wasn't as appreciative as I am now. Like I said, being more mature and stuff like that. I wasn't really appreciative where I came from, and I feel like that situation was it helped me become more appreciative of where I came from, no matter if stuff is perfect or not. But like, I love my family. I could honestly cry right now. But anyways, yeah, I love my family through everything. They always have my back. They just always have my back, no matter what, no matter how old I get. You know, they didn't do the most because of me, obviously. But, you know, every time I needed it, every time I needed the support, every time, no matter what somebody said, no matter what somebody lied about, no matter any of that, they always have my back. And I love them to death. And I hope they know that I love them to death. And I'm so just happy of, you know, just having them. I'm just so appreciative of everybody who went out their way to make me feel safe. Who freaking, you know, helped me get a gun, all that other stuff, like all that. Like, I truly cherish every single person who was in my comments, who, you know, helped me out in any type of way, who pointed me to the right direction on what I should do. Like, if I wish I could, like, really repay y'all back, and one day, hopefully I can. But just know that, like, I'm, like, internally, my spirit and my soul, I'm gonna carry that forever, because y'all didn't have to do that. And, you know, y'all didn't have to look out for me the way a lot of y'all did. And, yeah, but, yeah, I kind of don't want to go on and on about it. Maybe one day we could break it down even more. I did want to, like, kind of jump into the conspiracy stuff like that. And really, I just don't like how everybody's trying to make it seem like, trying to flip the narrative on me, like I had something to do with all that stuff that happened. Like, the real ones who was there obviously know, but if you're new here, I didn't drug nobody. I just want to make this clear. I didn't drug nobody. I didn't give nobody nothing. I didn't steal from nobody. I didn't do whatever majority of the stuff that I have been accused of. I really don't get down like that. I always gave 100% pure energy. I always looked out for people. I warned people on how stuff would go if they didn't listen. A lot of dudes feel like they ain't gotta listen to they divine counterpart, that divine energy that they have, that they're blessed with. Like, a woman is one of your greatest assets if you are a man. If you don't want to listen to that or receive her wisdom, then that's gonna be entirely on you. Like, I no longer feel bad. I went through a lot of emotions where it's like, okay, I feel like I'm healed. I feel like I'm okay. Then I start feeling bad. I start feeling guilty. Then I get defensive, and I don't like to see people talking or bullying and all that other stuff. I don't like seeing that, period. But it's just like, I did go through a lot of those emotions, even up until recently. Like, no, not recently, but, you know, a few months ago is where everything really just draw the line. Like, it took me 2 years to heal. Like, I wasn't talking to nobody romantically at all. Like, this whole time, up until recently. I wasn't really talking to nobody like that. Well, not really. I was not. Like, people obviously try and all that other stuff, but I wasn't talking to nobody. Like, I really wanted to get my mind together. I wanted to get myself together. I wanted to make sure that I was truly not bringing my last situation into my next one. So I had to really take that time to heal myself and to really break those soul ties and to break those little, those strings that keep you attached to a person. Now I have way better boundaries now. I just don't let it. I don't feel bad for shit. If you chose not to listen, then that's on you. I did my part. I loved the best that I could, and that's all I could do. I'm not saying that I was perfect in the relationship or I was perfect in any way, but I know I wasn't fucked up. I know I didn't do you how you did me. And I know I didn't do nobody else how they did me. Down to my friends or people who were supposed to be my friends, the girls that I welcomed and tried to help. I didn't do people how they did me, so at least I can walk away with that. Even, when we was going back and forth and stuff, I really did my best to try to protect people, and I did my best to not throw nobody completely under the bus. Like, I did my best. I worked with what I had. I didn't have much, so if it looked a certain type of way, whatever it is, what it is, but I did my best, and that's just that. Like, there's a lot of lies that I would like to go down and kind of address, but it's I'm not interested in really talking to a brick wall. If you know something not true about you, it's like it is what it is. Unless it's hella crazy, So we're gonna leave this in the past, and we can talk about conspiracies later and what I really think happened later. But as for right now, we are moving on. We are moving into 2024 beautifully. A lot of new changes, a lot of new things happening. Just a lot. I did want to show you guys a little bit of 2023, since I didn't get the chance to vlog as much. I kind of wanted to be in the present. I just wanted to kind of live in the present. I didn't want that extra pressure and all that other stuff, and I was kind of just adjusting to everything, and kind of just calming my nervous system down in a bit. So that took a lot out of me. That's something that a lot of people need to do, especially when they go through situations like that. Take a social media break. Take a break. Shoot, you got a lot of different opinions and energies and people watching you. Even this camera, they say the camera take a little bit of your soul. So honestly, I just need it all. I need to collect my soul. I need to protect myself. Really talk to my ancestors, and I had to apologize to my ancestors, because my ancestors were leading me the whole way, the entire way. Since that whole 6 years, my ancestors was leading me. I've always had conversations with my ancestors. They always show me. I was very hard-headed. I very much didn't want to listen. I very much wanted to see the light in people when they didn't even have a light to give or a light to shine. I just am so appreciative of my spirit team. They was with me the whole time. They truly guided me. I'm so happy to just be in tune with myself and that side of myself. And I used to be hard-headed as hell, so sometimes I did have to butt my head a bit to wake my own game up, because nobody else could at that point, because I was just so I just thought I knew. But we definitely got the siblings back together one time, where I'm gonna try my best to I want to try my best to try to get the siblings back together, but we did. We were able to get the siblings back together because they didn't see each other for a long time before then, and it's been a year now again. So it's we have to really get it in order. But I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what I've been going through, and the good things that I have been recording and stuff like that. And just take a look.
He's like, you wasn't expecting that? Oh my, what are you doing? Hey. Come on. Hold, look.
What?
She calls you brother.
Oh my god. Okay, here, let me help you.
Oh my god, your brother's here. Woo! Look at you. We're like twins.
You gotta be gentle with the sisters. Oh, she going to pick up the phone. No. Oh my gosh. That's hecka tight. Happy birthday to you. Okay, y'all, so we are at John's Incredible Pizza. I've never been before, so she's about to freaking lose her mind because they have all her favorite things. Games, pizza, and what else do they have in here? Rides! But first, y'all, you know what we about to do? We about to take a walk. Ooh, what? She wanted to be. Party like a rock. Party like a rock. Come on, don't let it get older at the same time. Zoe, look at the dinosaurs. Look at the dinosaurs.
Are you ready for Zoltar?
My God, that's a zebra.
He's acting.
My girl's scared of heights, so low key, so she don't play that. We're at the Madison. We're getting some snacks and stuff for our road trip because we are about to do a 36-hour road trip. Where you don't even need to know all that. Oh my dumb ass brother. And yeah, it's like COA. It's like the logo. Cocoa bean. Are you dumb or what? Cocoa bean. You were cocoa bean. Okay. Look how crazy it is. Hey, y'all ever see a cat pee on the leash? Like a damn dog. Put him back in the car.
I've been faithful lover, say what you want to say. I know I'm good for